Hi, I'm Emily Kanowitz. I'm a freshman, and this is my first year in the life design program. When I first came into the class, I didn't really know what to expect. Looking back now, it was a lot different than what I thought it was going to be. I didn't know what my project was going to be or how to come up with an idea for one. When I was younger, I would always rely on someone else to do or help me with things, so I wasn't used to being completely on my own and not being told what to do. I've always had a passion for soccer. For almost 10 years now, I've been playing. Going from rec to my first club team to Morse Elite to PDA really boosted my love for the sport. Recently, I switched from Morse Elite to PDA. This meant a huge change in commitment, but I was willing to do it because I want to play in college. Switching also meant more attention from college coaches and higher playing, but also less time to focus on school. For a few years now, I've been wanting to do nursing or something within healthcare, so I thought maybe I can do something with that. I've had my mindset on one goal: play soccer in college and do nursing. I haven't really thought of anything else because I was set on this one goal. Soccer is interesting to me, so when it comes to making quick decisions and playing fast during a game, it's easy for me. But when it comes to school, there's like a wall. I don't really get things as quickly as I do in soccer, so it makes things a little bit more difficult. Since I wasn't really used to being all on my own, after being told what to do for almost all my life, I would get distracted sometimes and wouldn't really get as much work done in class as I could have. The many things we did at the beginning of the year, like the interest inventory worksheet, the purpose inventory worksheet and questions, and the who writes your story worksheet, didn't really help me find something for my project. I had asked many people for ideas, but most of them didn't really interest me. For many weeks, my head was blank. My dad would ask me what I do in the class, and I would say, I don't know, I still don't have a project idea. I remember during one dinner, he sat there and tried to come up with some ideas. Later on, he told me how he would shadow the trainers at his high school when he was younger, and told me that I should ask if I can do that too. During the fall, I would go down to the trainers every day because of soccer, so she knew me pretty well. Then one day, when I was down in her office, I asked her and I told her what my project idea was, and she told me that it was a good idea. She also told me that they weren't offering shadowing this year, but she would let me do it for my project. So it ended up not being planned too well, and it wasn't as put together as it could have been. But from there, I've started to understand where my project was going. I wanted to start my project after soccer season because I thought I'd have more time, but turns out I didn't. I realized that 3 days of soccer plus the homework I had to do was really a lot of work, and I wouldn't get much time for myself. Then I saw an opportunity to actually do my project, and that was during my winter break for soccer. During that time, I went down and saw how the trainers help out athletes here, and also started to find times that I could go and watch and help out during basketball games. I also joined the athletic training club to help out with my project and to learn more about the athletic training field. A few weeks later, we went on break and soccer started again. I didn't have much time now to do what I was doing before, and at this time, I sat down with the trainers and I told them I don't think I'll have a lot of time because soccer started again. So then, we had to talk about where my project was going and what I was going to do since I wouldn't have a lot of time. Honestly, we were all confused. After a long time and a lot of confusion, we started coming up with the idea of researching injuries, and they told me I should research overuse injuries because it's pretty common within youth athletes. Over a few weeks, I did some research in class and at home. During this time, I wasn't managing my time well. I'd always procrastinate and I would never get things done. With getting home at 3 and leaving for soccer about an hour later, it was hard for me to get my homework done on time, and I'd always take the days that I didn't have practice to just go home and relax instead of stopping by the trainers for a little bit. Now that I think about it, some of those days I could have gone down to the training office to do more for my project. With the time I wasted because my time management was so bad and my project wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I did a lot less work and some things didn't go as planned, and I felt like my project was all over the place. From the beginning of the year to exhibition night, a lot of progress was made. Not necessarily in my project, but in other ways too. From having a completely blank table when coming up with ideas for feedback night, to having a full table, which was pretty successful, even though I had to change the interactive part of my table last minute. It was a lot more successful than I thought it was going to be. In the end, I feel like I had some success in my project, and that the unsuccessful things made me learn more about myself. Thank you.